Hey, welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. It is Wednesday, the 15th of August 2018, and I'm here today for your daily tarot reading. I apologize that there wasn't a reading yesterday. I was working all day and most of the night, so I didn't get a chance to upload yesterday. All good, here I am today. And as I say, every day this is a completely general reading. I'm just feeling into the general astrological energies. And then I have the psychic tarot today just to see what other energies the tarot wants to let us know. Okay, so the moon has moved into Libra. So the partnering impulse comes to the surface. Today, everyone might feel a really strong need to relate and collaborate. So it may be difficult for you to sort of identify your emotions on your own without someone, being a sounding board to help you clarify them. So there's a real instinctual desire to socialize, and you may feel like being out and about and expressing your charming, graceful self. So Mars is also in Capricorn now, in retrograde, and the energy is directed towards expression of ambition and achieving goals with it being in Capricorn, but it is in retrograde, so it's not as fast movement. So maybe you're inwardly creating a vision of where you want to go and achieving your goals. You have an ability to work tirelessly to really plan out where you want to go when Mars eventually goes in direct. So it's with Mars in Capricorn, you can really use this time to improve your reputation, and really great career progress can be realized. So the aspects around today, the moon is sextiling Mercury. So with the moon in Libra, it's harmonious. There's that softening of the Mercury retrograde in Leo with the moon in Libra. There's more of a harmonious, balanced energy, the ability to collaborate rather than have conflict today. So that's positive, yeah. Mars is sextiling Chiron, so there could be action towards healing work reputations or career, like you might be at a point in your career where you want a shift or a change, or within your work environment you might want to get out of where you're working and do something completely new. So there may need to be some healing surrounding that. I'm hearing maybe towards what you feel like you might deserve. It might come back to that, and it might it might be a deep-seated wound there that needs to come to the surface to be illuminated for you to really fire forward with your passionate purpose, which was the solar eclipse. So a lot of that energy has been already illuminated, but there might still be some wounds for you to understand why perhaps you haven't you really applied for the jobs that you liked, or maybe applied for new positions within your company, or gone out on your own. It's all about healing those wounds. With Jupiter trine Neptune, beautiful aspect. There's beautiful creative energy flow, spiritual knowing, compassion, really honoring your deep feelings. And allowing the luck of Jupiter to really create new opportunities for you within your creative and spiritual knowing. So the veil, that's a really amazing aspect for readers, psychics, intuitives, really honoring your receptivity and allowing that spiritual knowing to help others and create opportunities with Jupiter there. With Saturn trining Uranus and Saturn squaring Chiron, breaking free from restrictions, from old authority wounds. Maybe there's been too much emphasis on outside external power, when really, if you're pushing against something, like someone within a relationship, or pushing against or resisting some form of power externally, is something for you to go within. Because if it's triggering you, if you're feeling like you're restricted or confined by something, then you really need to find where those confines are those restrictions are within yourself, where you've placed limitations on yourself. As within, so without. So we first need to go within and see where that wound is and heal it. And then you'll be able to use that Uranus awakener energy to innovate new forms of structure, you know, to really accept where you're at. Because through acceptance comes great healing, and then find your own way home. Find your way home to your own power. Step into your own solar plexus power, your fire, your passion. So I have the Psychic Tarot here today, and let's just see what wants to come through. We have the Nine of Cups. So I just heard straight away that's Neptunian Jupiter energy. Wish is being fulfilled by really honoring your spiritual values, your innate creative gifts, and being very compassionate and loving with yourself. Really coming from that open heart space, and really vibrating out there that you're open to everything. Like you're no expectations, but open to everything will bring you this fulfillment of wishes here today. There's a treasure chest there, a bounty. She's smelling flowers. She's holding like a scroll. So there's spiritual knowing, really tapping into your innate spiritual wisdom that's always being there, just remembering, getting back to that place of remembering. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is good karma, end of cycles, you know, and this is fulfillment of wishes. You've learnt lessons, you're flowing with life, you're free flowing, I'm hearing. You're open and receptive, you're serene. You understand that the more you flow with life, the more fulfillment of wishes come through. When you trust and surrender and don't resist, just allow. I say it so often, just allow. But yeah, there's a sense of this is Neptunian kind of energy, but Neptune is in retrograde, so that's the end of illusion. So this is kind of fantasy realm. And I'm hearing straight away Mars in retrograde in Capricorn. That may be, even though this is an emotional card, I'm hearing, because Mars is in retrograde, it's a time to really visualize, plan, tap into your feeling center to see where you want to go. What's your heart telling you? What's your heart's desires when it comes to your career? But choose wisely, yeah? I mean, there's two birds there. So this to me, it's also to do with relationships. And with the moon in Libra, there is a more heightened sense, and Venus in Libra, there is a time of real harmony within relationships. So really tap into your heart space. And because there can be a fulfillment of wishes here, the karmic cycles are ending, but you need to choose wisely. What do you choose? Are you following your heart? Or are you being governed by, I'm hearing prior conditioning, or by fear of getting hurt? Because there is the justice here, truth. So you have the ability to discern today. It's about, I'm hearing forgiveness and acceptance and healing, so you can move forward in a balanced and spiritual mindset, like Neptune and Pisces, trine Jupiter and Scorpio. You open up that good luck of Jupiter and Scorpio when you honor your feelings and you accept and you heal. So you really, the truth card just really reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area, like choosing. There's a discernment that needs to happen, a decision that needs to be made. Take your time, because any choices or alterations, you know, they can change your life. I mean, this is the Wheel of Fortune, fate versus free will. You know, to me, this card is, you know, fate brings someone into your life, but free will is you choose whether you have a relationship with them or not. And you can have this fulfillment of wishes, and it can be to do with a relationship, I'm hearing, because it is about being careful and being wise, like tapping into that Neptunian Jupiter energy, that trine, really allowing any old wounds to come to the surface to be healed, forgiving yourself for past maybe eras of judgment and eras of choices, like the mistakes you've made in the past. Maybe you've taken wrong turns. We all have, and that's just part of the learning and growing. There's always growth occurring. It doesn't end. It does not end. So using the powers of, the veil is then with Neptune trine Jupiter. So using those powers to assist you to bring clarity and a shift of awareness today. What once was obvious, once was not obvious, will now become clear. We have 7 planets in retrograde. And this is a time where it's the end of illusion. We're really owning our stuff. We're no longer projecting things which may have got you stuck here. We're seeing what is ours and what is someone else's. If something triggers you, if you're going on and on about someone else's behavior, then it's yours to heal, because they are showing you another aspect of yourself that you have not yet illuminated, a shadow part of yourself. So if you're a person that's constantly blaming others, talking about others and judging others, then it's time to really go deep within and look at the truth of who you are and what you're projecting out there. It's about truly being honest with yourself and trusting what you know to be true. It's really using this Chiron energy to illuminate. And when you do illuminate these shadows, these projections, these things that are triggering you, then you will become clear. Neptune in retrograde is, and Mars in retrograde, it's going within. It's end of illusion, no longer fantasizing. It's, these two together. It's time to make that clear choice, having the clarity and the awareness to make the clear choice. And that will have that fulfillment of wishes. Because you have the ability to you have free will to choose. We have the master number of service here. We have 11, and we have dandelion. Dandelion is amazing. Like, it's seen as a weed, but I drink dandelion every day. I love dandelion. It's so good for us. It's it's a liver herb. It's really good for cleansing your liver. So let's see what insights dandelion has for us. And very pretty little yellow flowers that my son often picks me. It's a diuretic, it's a liver and digestive tonic. The root, which is what I use for my tea, it's a liver tonic. It's it's really, really great for your whole body. And you can in spring collect all the young leaves for salad greens. They're bitter greens. They're really delicious. So insight. According to legend, dandelion contains the spirit of fairies and other nature spirits. It is this supernatural power believed to be created by spirit beings that enables dandelion to survive and gives it a tenacious resilience to grow anywhere, in any conditions. It isn't surprising that this extraordinary weeds symbolizes adaptability. Are you resilient and a natural survivor like dandelion? But if you are, do you have the tendency to take on too much in your enthusiasm for life? It's time to choose wisely. Are you finding that you've forgotten how to stop and relax, that your life is so overscheduled you're unable to take any time for yourself, for inner reflection and emotional expression? Over time, putting such demands on yourself can take a toll on you physically and create tension within. This will manifest in specific areas of your body, particularly the neck and shoulders, where we resist experiences and become inflexible and hold all our tension, The lesson dandelion brings is awareness. Awareness of moving forward at a slower, balanced pace. Mars in retrograde, Slow down. Go within. Awareness of tuning into the body's physical needs, relaxation, pampering, simply being. Awareness of tuning into your body's spiritual needs, allowing time for reflection and for spiritual and personal growth and balance. Awareness of the importance of letting go of the feeling that you have to control every aspect of your life. Take time for yourself, sit in a spa and sip dandelion tea. partake in yoga, tai chi, qigong, and body relaxation techniques. Treat yourself to a massage. Add a few drops of dandelion essential oil to your massage. Simply gift yourself the time to relax and let go. Use of dandelion flower essence will also help harmonize the yin-yang balance in your life, bring back more energy, focused enthusiasm, and inner peace. So here's a little quote at the end. The greatest revolution in our generation is that human beings who, by changing their inner attitudes of their minds, can change the outer aspects of their lives. Marilyn Ferguson. And that's it. I really, really want you today to really, with all these planets in retrograde, to just go within for a little bit and really sit with and reflect and contemplate on whoever's really triggering you and what behaviors in them are triggering you. And then look deep within yourself. Be really honest with self to see if that's a part of who you are. And that's why they're in your life. They are another you after all. They're here to illuminate these core wounds in yourself, to help you and your awareness of who you truly are. We're here to know ourselves, yeah? And we do that with relationships with others. We have Venus in Libra and Moon in Libra today to help us do that. Big love, deep blessings. Have an amazing Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.